Today, I'm gonna show you how to build a professional portfolio website using an AI agent called Lovable. So whether you're a creator, a freelancer, or someone who runs a media agency like me, you need a good portfolio website to showcase a lot of your work. And in this video, we're not gonna use any of the traditional tools to make the websites. We're solely gonna use Lovable. And I'm gonna show you really how easy it is to create that today. So without further ado, let's go straight into Lovable here. And the first thing that we want to do is we wanted to identify what kind of style you want to have in your website. Are you going to be more modern? Do you want to be more sleek like Apple? Do you want to be more cute like Airbnb? Or do you want to be more bold and dark and moody? What is your style? It's very important for you to know as you're writing the prompt for Lovable. The better that you can actually communicate that with the AI, you'll be able to get the result that you want. All right, so let's see if AI can build this really nice portfolio website for me. I actually really need one for myself. Let's dive straight into it. So the first thing is I've already pre-created a prompt. So I'm going to just copy and paste it here. If you all want to screenshot it, if you all want to pause the video, feel free to do so and kind of copy my prompt. But basically, what I wanted to do is tell them like, hey, I want you to build a super modern, artistic, and moody dark style portfolio website for Brendan Fortino, that's me, who is known as follows. So director, videographer, lifestyle photographer. That's the title I want to go with. You can also change that however you want. And then the website should include a couple of main pages. For me, I want to get 3 main pages. The first thing is the homepage, which will showcase my best photo and video work in a visually striking gallery format with creative layouts, dark backgrounds, and bold artistic typography. So I want to have this homepage, about me page, and also let's work together page. Now, the thing that I find work best with Lovable, if you have another experience, let me know in the comments, but I like to start with the foundation first. So I call this the skeleton of the sites. So how many pages there are, what are the overall theme for it, maybe even a general feel of the copy that you want on the site. So we don't want to give them all the photos and all that stuff all in one prompt because the AI will have a certain amount of what's called a context window, so that you want to be mindful of that. And I also add what design style that I want, which is dark, moody, artistic with modern fonts, dramatic visuals, and bold accent colors. Focus on trendy, creative aesthetic that feels premium and portfolio worthy. Sounds good. Go ahead and click enter. And let's see what it will come up with. All right, it just said that it just gave us the sound. Let's see what the website's gonna look like. I'm actually very curious here. All right, let's click it. Ooh, look at this. Some dark and gold. We got some select. Ooh, I like this. This is like a little glow there with like the outline of gold. This is great. Cool. So, okay, first of all, that is not me. They needed more Asian pictures here, but that's okay. Good mission. What's that part? Like these. Cool. What the content is. Nice. I really like that. That's really good. So now let's go to the second part of making this website, which is adding the media. So what we want to do is we're going to gather all of some of my best images, best video work, and we're going to compile that in the next prompt so that Lovable will be able to learn and input a lot of those photos on top of this current just, AI generated ones over here. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna gather all of that stuff real quick. Okay, so we are back. I just gathered all of my photos and videos, and I've even created the prompts so that you don't have to wait for me to write all of this stuff out. Pro tip, guys, if you want to create a good prompt, you just go on ChatGPT and actually ask it to create a prompt for Lovable. The thing is, you got to be able to also describe what you're looking for on your ideal site. Okay, so this is very key. And then telling it what you want it to change, maybe adding some screenshots. And if you want my exact just prompts that you want to copy and paste, just go on the link in the description and I'll be able to give that to you. Okay, so just going over this, basically, I've decided that I wanted to change it from a dark to a light mood. I think it works better for my portfolio. In my eyes, I thought like the dark and moody would be kind of cool, but now I really want the lighter mood. So I basically have this, all of this prompt right here. Feel free to screenshot or pause if you want to actually read the whole thing. I'm just gonna quickly run by it. Here are the requirements, the images that are uploaded, homepage work sections, blah, blah, blah. Here's what I want to change. I also wanted to add a hero video that will play in the homepage. So I embedded this from Vimeo. So this is just a copy and paste of that embed. The styling inspiration here. There's also page needed, all this stuff. So I call this like the second round of revision, which is really nailing down the creative assets. That way we can make sure that the portfolio looks nice and clean. So let's run this with Lovable and see what it will come up with. All right, so we're back. We just refreshed it. I just added now less than 10 images at once. The image also have to be less than 10 megabits per image, just so you know. So let's see what it'll come up with now. All right, so we just got our edits back. So let's see what it comes up with this time. As you can see, it's a little bit more lighter now. I love that. And then I like how, okay, the video is not playing. So I want to make sure that's playing. I like this little giraffe over here for copy. So copy, we're going to talk about that in the third draft here. Let's see, select the works. They're still using AI images. It's all good. We can change those. Okay. Got it. All right, so now let's do another round of revision for this creative. That way we can really nail down and let it use some of my work that I've done. So now let's create the prompt for that revision. All right, so we are back. Now I have an exact prompt to fix all of this stuff. So I noticed on the website itself, they still haven't changed my actual portfolio. So that's the main thing on this prompt that I wanted to go over. Make sure they use my actual photos. And the biggest thing too on the homepage is I want the video to autoplay. Okay, so what I did was I just went to ChatGPT, asked them I want to make some of those changes, and then now I got this prompt. If you want this prompt, just go ahead and either pause or click the link in the description here. So right there, I also add the hero video. I added the embed code from Vimeo. So if you have your own embed code, feel free to do that. And then go right here. This is my prompt. Right there, right here, and right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it run and see where it's gonna go. Okay, so we are back. I saw that the autoplay is now working, so that's a huge win. Now, the thing is, it still hasn't actually given me the photos that I wanna use. So what I actually did with Lovable is I clicked this chat feature on the bottom and I just literally asked it, why are the photos still AI placeholders and not the ones I attach? And now what's really cool about Lovable is it's actually fixing its own issue, which is awesome because if it was on any other websites, we would have to fix it ourselves, right? So it's actually doing it right now. Let's see what it'll say. So now it just mapped out the problem. The portfolio component is still referencing old placeholder. Okay. What's kind of cool is now once you ask it, there's this button that says implement the plan. So it just suggested me what it needs to do to fix itself. So now I'm going to click implement plan. And now we just wait again. All right, so this is one of my favorite things about Lovable. It just gave me an error, build unsuccessful. And what's kind of cool is like now it has this button that says try to fix it. All I have to do is just click that error and it will actually go inside the code and see where the error is at. And then it will actually try to fix itself. So I think it's kind of cool. You know, a lot of the times when you're building with any other websites, I've done it so many times. Sometimes I don't even know what my error is, and now it's trying to figure it out itself. So let's see what it says here. All right, it says that it just fixed the error. So let's see if it will actually fix it. Here we go. Let's see it. So autoplay looks good. I like the fonts here. It's pretty cool. I like the colors, and it still hasn't done it yet. Okay, so I just re-uploaded it again, and we have the prompt that says, I want you to use the images I attach here to show on the main page as my portfolio. Please change all of the AI generated placeholders. Let's see what it'll do. And this is the reality of working with AI, guys. Like, you need to know how to give it really good instructions, and also at the same time know how to tell it to troubleshoot itself. So let's see what it'll do this time around. Okay, it says that it's actually downloading the image. All right, let's see what it says. All right, it says build unsuccessful. Let's see what's happening here. Again, I don't know any coding, guys, so let's figure this out together. Seems like it's just having issues, probably on like, let's see, like try to fix it. And one thing that I like to do too is you can always like see what it's saying, go to ChatGPT and ask it, hey, like, why are they not able to do this? And it will give us some suggestions, you know, to how to fix it and get what we want. So just something to know. I'm probably going to do that if it can't fix itself right now. All right, so they just said that they just updated it, and let's see what Lovable actually came up with now. So let's see if this works. All right, we got the website. It's looking good so far with the images. Boom. We now got the photos. I got 4 because we only uploaded 4, but I'm going to continue uploading a couple more now because now we know that it worked. Let's go. So now we got this. All right, I'm going to upload the rest of it. Oh, beautiful. You click on the photo too, it will go up and it actually makes it full screen. It's amazing. So I'm gonna add the other 4 and we should be good with the creative. So again, sometimes you have to go through that little phase to actually learn how to troubleshoot. So what I typically do is I go between Lovable to ChatGPT and keep asking back and forth. And for me, my philosophy is I try to fix it using prompting. A lot of the times, if there's a troubling issue that are happening, we're just not prompting it clearly enough. So I think making it as clear as possible is so key when you're prompting, especially when making sites like this using AI agents the way it is right now, because they can't read your mind. The only way they can actually create this is by your communication. Okay, so we just did. So let's go down. Boom, here are my photos. Perfect. Photos are here. And now let's click the about. I don't think they're gonna add my photos here, but let's see. Oh, yep, my photo's not here. So that's all good. What we're gonna do is now I want them to add my photo on here. So quickly, this, change the photo man in this page using the one attached in this prompt. Again, we want to be very clear. Boom, it just changed the photo. Now it's me. Now I'm not AI anymore. It's awesome. All right, so that concludes the second part of us, which is probably like the longest part. I didn't expect it to be that long, to be honest. Creating all the images, changing it to the way that you want it for your portfolio. Now, the last but not least thing is changing the actual copy. So if you don't know, copy is basically just the words that are on the screen here. And again, you can go so many different directions with this. And for me, for my portfolio, I just want to keep it simple. I just want to have this easy. I think I already like even this look for it. I'm probably gonna go ahead and add another one where it has all my videos in the bottom here. But as you can see, I think this video is already too long. I'm gonna just go straight into it. One thing that I would probably change is this about. I like the mission. Maybe under what sets me apart here, I would probably change a little bit of this. And what I like to do here, to be honest, is I like to just screenshot this. And once I screenshot that, I'll go to ChatGPT and be like, hey, change this to something that are more like me. I'll put some of my credibilities and all that stuff that I've done. And that way, like, it'll change it. So I'm gonna do that real quick right now. And we're gonna jump to the part where I already have the prompt right now. All right, so now we got the prompt here from ChatGPT. So again, if you want my exact prompt, I've trained my ChatGPT to actually learn about all of this stuff and kind of like what I want out of it. Feel free to either pause, or if you want, I'll put it all in the description for you to just copy and paste. So right here, boom, boom, here's my prompt. All right, so basically the only copy that I want to change is this one where it says what sets me apart. So let's see what it does, and we should be done right after this. So actually very close. All right, so now we just got it back here from Lovable. It just said that it's done. So let's review it. So my mission already looks good here. What sets me apart right there. Creative storytelling, millions of views generated, focus on new media, results driven, perfect. I like the creative philosophy. This all looks good. I even like this bottom footer here over here. And oh, look at that. Goes back into the homepage. And yeah, this website is pretty much ready to go and go live. So the only thing that I need to do now is actually put it under my domain, mybrandonfortino.com, and it will go live. And all you have to do that is just click publish, and then it will ask like if you want to preview and stuff, or if you have any custom domains, you'll do the custom domains and you're done. So again, if you are solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, you want to create a website, this actually works for you. And you actually just saw like how I actually live troubleshoot some of the issues that you might have. And again, depending on your needs, you might have more simpler websites and landing pages, or you might have more complicated ones where it takes a little bit of time. But again, this used to cost $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to make. And now, depending on the pricing, you can either make it for free if you use their free plan, or you can pay, I think, $50 a month to actually host it, which I think is ridiculously cheap. It's nice looking, has all of the stuff that I need to do. I will send this to all of my potential clients so that they wanted to get to know me and what I do. I'll probably add another page here, and I'll add another page about like my speaking engagements because I have spoken before. But yeah, so I just let AI build my personal portfolio website. So you'll go ahead and see it in my Instagram, my YouTube, it'll all be there. And let me know in the comments, what questions do you guys have about building this? What questions are you encountering with Lovable? Or, let me know in the comments, would you trust AI to build your own portfolio website so that you can send it out to future clients? If you enjoy this, make sure you click like, subscribe, let me know what I can do better, and leave in the comments more ideas for me to do. If you want to connect with me on any other platforms, check it in the description. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.